What's up, everyone? It is Jeep TJ here with another episode of the 1-ton Cody build. If you look here, there's a lot of space. We need to get an engine and transmission put back into this thing. That's what we're doing on today's episode. We are here with the infamous 4.0 liter inline 6-cylinder Jeep engine, the indestructible engine as some may say. I have not freshened this thing up in 14 years, so before we put it back into the Jeep, we're going to strip it down, paint it, do a couple of the basic things to freshen it up, spark plugs, fuel injectors, that type of stuff. Nothing wild, but we want the Jeep to run, and we want it to run well once the engine's back in there. Alright, we've got a naked 4.0 here. Plan is clean this up, paint the block and the head black, and then we're gonna do a lot of the auxiliary stuff in yellow. So the oil pan will be yellow, the valve cover will be yellow, any other accents of yellow that I kind of feel like to bring the Jeep together more. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna button up some of the engine areas, get them covered, that way we're not getting crap in there. And we're gonna start cleaning this thing, get this block painted, so that way we can start reassembling this tomorrow. What is hatred, misery, and despair? For me, my own personal hell is painting. More specifically, cleaning parts to be painted. Here we have the Jeep engine all painted. I just pulled all of the little plugs out of the bolt holes, and we're gonna start getting this prepped to go back together. Jeep block looks great painted black. We're gonna have a couple of yellow accents and stuff in it. If we come over here, I just cleaned and painted our intake plenum, both exhaust manifolds, the fuel rail, some of our accessory belt drive stuff. Valve cover is freshly painted yellow. I actually really like that color yellow. It is the engine enamel, so that superheat paint, but the yellow actually turned out really cool. So we're gonna have some yellow accents in the engine. Transmission's gonna have some yellow accents in it, and it should look pretty sweet. This oil pan is obviously dirty and old. I hit it with the skid steer, moving the Jeep to this new shop. So it's getting a new oil pan. I just don't want to put the new oil pan on until it's in, because I'm gonna have to set that on a tire to get the trans mounted back up, and it's a whole big thing. So oil pan will also be that same color yellow as the valve cover there, but We are making some good progress on the engine and everything here. I got a ton of stuff to do a tune-up on it. So we'll kind of go through that, revamp the engine. Like I was telling you guys, I don't think I've changed the spark plugs since I've owned it, so 14 years. This 4.0 liter engine is actually out of an 04, and I believe it only has close to 100,000 miles on it now. I bought it with 70,000. I don't think it's much over 100,000, but the engine's relatively new, so it doesn't need a ton to revamp. But we're gonna go through, do spark plugs, fuel injectors, new gaskets, that type of stuff. So, all right, next phase of rebuilding this thing is cleaning all of our gasket surfaces off, getting all the paint off them, valve cover surfaces and everything. Then we're gonna get into reinstalling everything back onto the Jeep and making it look like a 4.0 engine again. We've got the 4.0 liter Jeep engine all revamped. This is going into essentially a brand new Jeep. I want the engine to look just as good as the rest of the Jeep, so we've revamped it a little bit. It's not going to be in the Jeep forever. Those of you guys who have seen all the episodes know that at some point there will be another engine in this, whether it be a diesel engine, a V8 engine, something like that. But wanted to make it look pretty for the time being, so we added a couple splashes of yellow in spots that I thought would look good. If you guys like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. We will catch you on the next episode of the Jeep TJ 1-ton build.